Good day, everyone. Before I start my presentation, allow me to express my sincerest gratitude to be part of this virtual Asian conference by St. Michael College of Caraga. Accepting my students' study in this new platform of research presentation is a great privilege to me as their research teacher and to Landi National High School. My name is Jomar Liwanagan Linga from Barangay Magapua, Municipality of Mugpog, Province of Marinduque, Mimaropa Region, Philippines. A graduate of BS Education, major in English at Santa Cruz Institute in the year 2014, and currently taking up Master of Arts in Education, major in Language Teaching with 30 units at Marinduque State College, Buwak, Marinduque. Marinduque, tagged as the heart of the Philippines, is an island province in Mimaropa region and well known to its Moriones lantern rites during Holy Week. Municipality of Santa Cruz, where Landi National High School is located, is also one of the leading public secondary school from Santa Cruz North District Division of Marinduque, offering regular and special science class curriculum for junior high school, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics or STEM, humanities and social sciences or HUMS, TVL or TechVoc, Home Economics, Information and Communication Technology for senior high school. Landi National High School, headed by our school principal, Mr. Lino P. Peña Redonda, 51 teaching and non-teaching personnel, and 1,159 combined students from junior high school and senior high school. Again, my name is Jomar Liwanagan Linga, 2 years in service as secondary school teacher 2 and senior high school teacher at Landi National High School, Santa Cruz North District Division of Marinduque, Mimaropa Region, Philippines. Our research study is entitled Empirical Analysis about Sexism that Influences Women in the Municipal Police Force at Santa Cruz, Marinduque, and co-authored by the grade 11 students, namely Princess Andrea P. Lantoria, Rohan Ivan B. Reyes, and Nico Jan L. Rimolin. The police force is one of the institutions in the Philippines which by men occupied. Its role is to maintain peace and order in the whole community. But, as it may, and cannot be denied that the police force is also a place where sexism frequently happens. Police women are often looked down upon, mainly because of their sex or gender. They experience gender bias, stereotyping, isolation, and sometimes sexual harassment during work. This form of sexism may hinder police women from showing their abilities and potentials in their workplace. According to Schulman, sexism goes so deep that at first it's hard to see, you think it's just a reality. Because there are numerous forms and incidents of gender equality happening, the workplace is an uninviting place for women, according to Abrams in the year 1991. Many workplaces have adopted the ideology that men are physically and mentally more capable of working and be productive than women. With gender sensitivity issues not just in our daily lives, this study investigates the influence of sexism on women in the municipal police force at Santa Cruz, Marinduque. The researchers also aim to determine how sexism eradicates in mentioned place of work. Knowing how sexism influences women in the police force will be a significant stepping stone in eradicating sexism in the said workplace, which will be benefit both police women and the whole police department, leading to increased productivity in attaining its goal. Hence, this study proposes investigating the influence of sexism on women in the municipal police force of Santa Cruz, Marinduque. It will also determine how sexism can eradicate in the place of work. The researchers utilized a qualitative research approach in gathering information for the study. This research study falls under phenomenology, a process focusing on studying an individual's life experiences for a particular event or phenomena. The researchers chose a phenomenological research design because it provides an in-depth understanding of sexism and how it influences women in the municipal police force. The researchers conducted data gathering at the Santa Cruz Municipal Police Station, Barangay Maharlika, Municipality of Santa Cruz, Province of Marinduque. This study focuses on 5 police women who all work in the said government institution. As stated, the study focused more on their thoughts and experiences regarding sexism. The researchers use an interview as a data collection instrument for this study. Personal interview is used by the researchers, wherein the questions are asked personally or directed to the respondents to be extract and relevant information concerning their thoughts on sexism and how it influences them as police women. Moreover, a questionnaire used served as the researcher's guide while conducting the said interview. A snowball sampling will serve as a data gathering procedure of this study. Snowball sampling or referral sampling is an probability sampling technique in which the sample have traits that are difficult to find. Then, the researchers conducted a personal interview with each of its chosen participants in the field. The researchers also used the questionnaire to be asked as a guide to ensure that the questions correlate with the subject of the study. The data collected will be qualitatively analyzed, employing undergoing data validation and data editing. Upon examining the data gathered from the interviews, the researcher shall present its various research techniques to organize the information. Results and discussion. Concept about sexism. For the respondent, sexism is a discriminatory act or behavior which intends to provide unfair treatment through limiting or depriving a person's rights or freedom because of their corresponding sex or gender. This claim supports the statement of Abrams in the year 1991 that numerous forms and incidents of gender equality happening. The workplace is an uninviting place for women. Many workplaces have adopted the ideology that men are physically and mentally more capable of working and be productive than women. Factors that contribute to sexism. According to the respondent, sexism has various factors that cause its prevalence. One of these is gender roles, a series of behaviors that society views as appropriate but causes a slew of problems within the individuals and institution. Moreover, the country's patriarchal society also adds up as one of the factors because of the way it upholds the image of men as superiors of society. Sexism's impact and influence on police women. Based on the respondents' perception, sexism have truly a negative impact on them as women who work in the police force based on the numerous challenges that come along with it. These concerns including having to work and perform different tasks than men, not often granted promotional opportunities, lack of trust from the public, having an unfair share of the workload, and being overlooked by the higher officials. Eradicating sexism in the police force. The researchers found out that equality in the opportunities, tasks, designations, and fair treatment are the fundamental movements that will genuinely help eradicate sexism in the police force. The respondents yearn for a sexism-free workplace, and to do that, the higher officials should look at the skills and potentials that police women shows, because they have plenty to offer in serving and protecting. Conclusion. After understanding the summary of findings, the researchers concluded that undoubtedly, sexism had adverse effects not only within the individuals but also on the whole police force. However, it has negative consequences, wherein sexism influences police women to prove that women are worthy, capable, and essential in law enforcement based on their chosen field of specialization. Recommendation to the institution, ensure gender balance in decision-making, integrating a gender equality perspective in programs and activities. Moreover, act in the prevention of sexism in the workplace through movements like internal regulation, training, and awareness-raising workshops. Lastly, put in place that measures ensuring and considering that gender equality issues in all aspects. For the references, for the acknowledgement of the researchers and the presenter. The presenter and researchers would like to thank the following for rendering their patience and time to make this study a success. Santa Cruz Municipal Police Station personnel, Landi National High School Principal Mr. Lino P. Peña-Redonda, Senior High School Coordinator Mrs. Emmeline R. Rodil, Co-Research Teacher Mrs. Maylin Go for her shared knowledge and ideas. Mrs. Maria Luisa Diana for rendering her time to proofread and check all the grammar lapses. Parents of the student researchers, despite of the pandemic, they supported the young researchers to come up with this study. Marisol Rico Hermoso, presenter's inspiration and number one supporter to make this study a good one. Presenter's family, friends, and those who silently praying for the success of this study. Lastly, before I ended this presentation, work hard in silence and let the success make your noise. That would be all. Thank you very much.